Please click the subscribe button and the notification icon. It will help us a lot.
The funny thing about art, I think, it's, let's say if you are an actor, for example, and that's your creative outlet. When you start working as an actor, you have to do those things. You have to go to auditions and you have to study. You got to go to school. If you're a chef and you want to make great food, you have to still learn how to open a restaurant and do all the business. But we think because of somehow art doesn't have to be that way, that we can just create and that should be enough. And if, like you said, if that's just a hobby and something on the side, you can approach it differently. But I think the goal is always to get people to see your work. Nobody wants to create something and just bury the work. And, you know, it's hard to not want people to see what you've been putting so much work on. So if you, on top of that, you want to make that as your business because you want to do that all the time, definitely you have to learn how to make now that into a business. It doesn't matter if you're making, you know, graphic design, paintings, or I don't know, crochet or making food, whatever it is, there's always a business side if you need to make money off of it. So artists definitely need to stop thinking that all that we need to do is just become, you know, master at the craft, because that's why we're the only career that it's known for being starving. None of the other careers out there have that problem because they all are connected to business, but art is the only one that somehow we are able to disconnect. Even though in history, that was never the case. It's not like most painters, most people that we admire today still had the idea that they had to either make a living doing something else, and that's what they did on their side, or they need patrons to pay for their work. So we all need to live, and that doesn't make you a better or worse artist just because you need to get paid. You need to eat food. So if you're able to dedicate part of your day or part of your time to learn the business side in marketing, it only can help you be able to later on do more art. So that's, I think it's changing a little bit now, but I also do think it comes from art schools that don't teach this. And I think then you finish school and then you realize, oh, I had to do that too. Why didn't they tell me this then? So, and then unless you're going to become a teacher, you need to find a different way to see your work as more than just work, and it's a business. If you know, it's just how it works. It's not a choice.